Hello, and thank you for joining us for this week's COVID-19 update. I would like to start with some positive news. Over the last several weeks, the County of Riverside has been preparing for a potential surge in medical needs for those afflicted by COVID-19. Fortunately, at this point, the county is not seeing the impacts to our hospitals or the number of confirmed cases as originally assumed. This week, the county revised its modeling and projections for COVID-19, which now show a significant reduction in the number of expected cases, hospitalizations, and deaths in Riverside County. What does this mean? It means that what we are doing is working. Specifically, Riverside County credits its 3 protective measures for helping to flatten the curve, including strict social distancing guidelines and orders, mandates requiring you to cover your face, and extensive testing for COVID-19. While this is great news, we must continue to implement all of these measures so we can successfully get through this. Now is not the time to change course. We have to remain vigilant. Some other key updates from Riverside County this week include: Tuesday, we opened the county's 4th drive-through testing facility at the fairgrounds in Paris. Now there is a testing facility in all regions of the county, and they are able to test up to 2,200 people per day. To date, more than 26,000 people have been tested in Riverside County. Anyone who is exhibiting symptoms or may have been exposed to the virus is urged to call the number on your screen or visit the website listed to schedule an appointment to be tested. The county has expanded the data available about COVID-19 cases and deaths by adding hospitalization and ICU data to their online dashboard and providing epidemiology data such as age, ethnicity, gender, and risk factors for those who have died due to COVID-19. Next, the county launched a new Rivco mobile app to access key information related to COVID-19 and to report non-essential businesses operating in violation of the state and county public health orders. And finally, we need volunteers. The county is seeking both medical and non-medical volunteers, with some positions offering pay for services. A list of volunteers needed is available on Riverside County Public Health's website. Lake Elsinore, thank you for your ongoing efforts, your support, and patience, which are critical for our success in protecting the overall health and safety of our community. We know that many of you are in need of support or assistance in some ways. If so, please call 211 to be directed to many resources that are available to assist you at this time. On Tuesday, the governor announced 6 indicators that the state will be closely monitoring to decide how and when to modify the stay-at-home order. Riverside County and the city of Lake Elsinore will be following the lead of the state as we work to ensure our communities are safe and reopen our economy. I can assure you that all decisions will continue to be based on data and with your health and safety in mind. Lake Elsinore, we know this is an extremely difficult time for you. Everyone has been impacted. Once again, thank you for all that you have done. Your support is essential during this time. Next up, Councilwoman Natasha Johnson will share this week's city updates related to COVID-19.
Hello, Lake Elsinore. I hope each and every one of you is staying healthy, being safe, and trying to take this time for positive growth and connection with your loved ones. I must say that once again, I am so proud of our residents and our businesses. Your response has been amazing. Thank you for continuing to do your part to help our community through these unprecedented times. Whether you're a first responder, healthcare provider, grocery store clerk, food service worker, or deemed essential, or if you're doing the most important thing that you can do right now, which is simply staying at home, you are helping our community towards recovery. I also want to thank those who have purchased and made and donated food, disinfectant supplies, and personal protective equipment, also known as PPE, to our essential workers and public safety teams. This week, as the rain finally cleared out and the weather improved, we were not surprised to find that the poppies have started to bloom in Walker Canyon. While we still do not expect a super bloom like last year, the poppies are back and we need your help. In accordance with the county's public health orders, Walker Canyon Road and trails are both closed. Poppy viewing and visits are prohibited. Parking is restricted in all areas surrounding Walker Canyon along Lake Street and Temescal Canyon Road. Our sheriff and city code enforcement teams will be patrolling the area regularly and citing anyone who parks illegally. Now is not the time to visit the poppies. We must stay at home as much as possible and adhere to the public health guidelines. The city is exploring possibilities of installing live video feed of Walker Canyon to allow anyone to view the poppies virtually from home. We will be closely monitoring the situation and taking appropriate action as necessary. Stay tuned for more information, which will be posted on our website at www.lake-elsinore.org/poppies. Some good news from the recent rain is that our lake has risen more than 6 feet this winter, and it is at its highest lake level since June of 2012. The lake and our beaches do remain open at this time. However, visitors must practice social distancing and protect your face. Otherwise, the city will be forced to close the lake. Some other quick city updates include our calls for service for police and fire are down 5 to 10%. On Tuesday, we successfully hosted our second virtual city council meeting, and next we will hold our planning commission meeting online April 21st at 6 p.m. Unfortunately, after we discovered that people were not following social distancing guidelines in our tennis courts and basketball courts in our parks, we had to close them. We are continuing to provide the essential services our community counts on, like filling more than 100 potholes this week around the city. Looking ahead, on Monday is the city's 132nd birthday. The city of Lake Elsinore was incorporated by our residents on April 20th, 1888. Happy birthday to the city and those of you who are celebrating at home this year. I also want to take a minute to recognize our graduating class of 2020. I know firsthand how difficult this is for you, and I want you to know how proud we are of you. I am hopeful we will find new and innovative ways to celebrate your success, and I want you to know that we all wish you much success in the future. I want to give a special congratulations to our Lakeside High graduates, our Elsinore High graduates, our Temescal Canyon High School graduates, our Ortega High School graduates. Class of 2020, we are so very proud of you. The health and safety of our residents remains our highest priority. Be assured we remain engaged, we have a plan, and we are working daily to serve your needs while also planning for the future recovery that will be necessary. For several months, the city has been actively seeking feedback from our residents. Now it is more important than ever that we hear from you about what your priorities are for our local quality of life, relief, and recovery efforts. We would like to ask that you take a moment to give us your feedback on the future of Lake Elsinore by completing a survey online. Also remember to stay informed by visiting our COVID-19 update and resource webpage. We are keeping this page updated with the most recent news, protocols, and resources available for our local businesses and our residents. Lake Elsinore, once again, we cannot thank you enough. You are awesome, and my colleagues and I are honored to serve on your behalf. Please be kind, be patient, be strong, be safe, Lake Elsinore. We will get through this together. Thank you, Lake Elsinore.